first piece of this, though, that I think becomes so important for really setting the frame of our discussion today is understanding that in the moment that we find ourselves today, as the Chancellor said, this is not a matter of doing the right thing. It is the world we live in today. And there is a perfect storm of dynamics that have taken this conversation of diversity, equity, and inclusion and elevated it to an all-new level where it has to be prioritized strategically for college and universities, K through 12 institutions, the technology sector, government, across the board. Some of those dynamics is clearly, we all know the demographics and what those are, but we also see the educational trends. And when you have educational trends that look like this for black and brown children, and a demography that looks like this, where they're becoming the majority, you have a reality that must be addressed strategically, because now we're talking about a matter of national security. Now we're talking about a matter of global economic competitiveness. People ask me all the time, why did you step away from what you were doing in higher education to go work with the Boys and Girls Clubs of America? It's because we get up every day through our clubhouses across the world. We serve 4 million young people, particularly those who need us most. And if that's not the most important thing to be done, then absolutely what is? Now, Dr. Tuitt, Dr. Eddie Moore Jr., Chancellor Chop, they're all a part of my higher ed family that I had a chance to re-encounter and reconnect with here. But I've also got some members of my new family here. Could I ask the members of the leadership team from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Denver to please stand to be recognized? Please give some love to them. Because when we talk about recognizing the champions of change, what we know is those champions of change have to exist in multiple spaces for us to truly elevate and strengthen the ecosystem, which is this conversation of diversity, equity, and inclusion. The work that they do working with littles and tweens and teens, the work that you do in working with collegiates and graduate students, the work that happens in the corporate sector, it's all connected. And you see it play out all the time, more and more and more, the interconnectivity to it. That the conversations that are happening here have ripple effects to the conversations that have to happen over there.